Well, for me, I've always thought in terms of, whatever sociological situation that you are in compels you to want to improve, compels you to want to get better. And I don't know anywhere where, even where they call the whole idea of advanced, whether people is an advanced country or a developing country, is still a conjecture within developmental literature. But the fact is that there is room for improvement. And first is we need to, technology is very good, but I've argued and will continue to argue that we need to be nuanced because of the challenges of our own environment, teledensity, internet penetration, level of education, and all of those challenges. But we need to remove all the legal, legislative encumbrances on our way to deploying technology and ensuring that we can get into electronic, voting where we can do so. I think that is important. And the test of the bimodal is that we can try. We'll continue to infuse it and test, but we must remove all the legal complexities around whether we should go for electronic voting or not. That's where we need to go to. People should be able to vote without necessarily leaving their comfort zone, and that will be important. That's one way. We need to remove the perennial logistical fiasco that our elections are by first and foremost ensuring that, yes, we have made the law that the EMB can get its money 1 year, but we do know that red tapeism and bureaucratic bottlenecks is part of the challenge that we have. Whether those monies are released 1 year before, nobody will tell you, but it manifests itself in those logistical challenges that you also see. Because if those monies were released on time, some of those issues will not be there. Then there are attitudinal issues. For the political class, their candidates and the politicians, there is not enough engagement with them in terms of reform, in terms of shift from what they've always wanted elections to be to where we actually want to be. And that's perhaps for me the bigger elephant in the room. That's where conversations are not holding. If we are discussing the electoral process, our engagement will be INEC, but the political class, in terms of what they do, their behavior or misbehavior, internal party democracy, the issue of violence, thuggery, all of those issues that diminish us as a people, is not an INEC issue. There are other players in the stakeholder pyramid that needs to come into conversations like this in terms of where we have to be. And so what do we do? How do we get the political class? How do we get the governing class also to eschew impunity, to take away the inherited military disposition to 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 politics, to power, to civil conduct? We are not there, and that's where we need to be. We also